Biafra, Mazim and the Kanu not acquitted. Federal government says reveals next big action. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has reacted to the decision of the Appeal Court to discharge leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement signed by a spokesperson, Dr. Omar Jubre Gwandu, Mr. Malami said the Appeal Court only discharged Kanu and did not acquit him. Discharge him of what? And which area did you want him to be acquitted? Well, I'm not a lawyer, but lawyers don't have a way of interpreting. But what do we want in this matter? Do we want peace in the southeast, or we want the country to fester on? Whatever they need to do to bring the matter to an end is what the Attorney General, representing the government, should do, and not continue to create more crisis. INEC has said there are some places that because of crisis election may not hold, and we don't want that come 2023. If this is the step that will take us to having a peaceful election in the southeast, honestly, the federal government should explore it and make sure that yes, if release of Kanu will bring about this end to this unknown government killing, attacks on in police station, innocent people being killed on the road, then let it be. But if not, well, we all live to see where this will take this country to. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice has received the news of the decision of the Court of Appeal concerning the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. The statement said, for the avoidance of doubt and by the verdict of the court, Kanu was only discharged and not acquitted. Consequently, the appropriate legal options before the authorities will be exploited and communicated accordingly to the public. This decision handed down by the Court of Appeal was in a single issue that borders on rendition. Lawyer, let it be made clear to the general public that other issues that predate rendition on the basis of which Kanu jumped bail remain valid issues for judicial determination. The federal government will continue all available options open to us on the judgment on rendition while pursuing determination of pre-rendition issues. Which one is pre-rendition? Which one is all the judicial determination? Well, all we want as a nation is peace. And whatever will bring peace, honestly, we should be able to exploit. Well, Malami is leading us to final road because releasing him did not bring Biafra, so the world is watching, and next thing is let's conduct a referendum. Referendum now? Okay. The Buhari government and Malami should obey the Appeal Court rule rather than making noise. Malami should go back to school and learn more about laws. He's the Attorney General of the Federation, so he's a senior advocate of Nigeria too. Malami is causing more havoc to this administration and the country at large. This may lead to referendum if the right thing is not done. Malami, for all I know, is not even qualified to be a lawyer, not to talk of being the Minister of Justice. It's only Nigeria that you put a square peg in a round hole. Malami, the truth is that the whole world have known, as I've ever said since, known that you invaders in power are terrorists. Your next action is not on my business. All power belongs to God Almighty. He has been discharged, and that is all we know. Is that the Attorney General that is speaking? What does he want? Those campaigning for APC or PDP, which is the same set of people, to come back to power in 2023 after 8 years of kidnapping, terrorism here and there, in Nigeria every day, you should know that you are inviting another calamity on our nation. We don't want it, and we want the best for our nation come 2023. See trouble brewing. Malami, can you carry this load? You are not compounding. Those who don't know that the ground do not have headache should observe the crack on the ground. International courts loading. Malami, be prepared. The God of vengeance is with Malami Kanu. Victory all the way. This opinion must come from an expert in voodoo. When a court has no jurisdiction, the case is brought to a terminal end. Return him to where you kidnap him. Don't turn Nigeria into a lawless nation. Now God will want him to be released. The people should be given a referendum so that they can decide their fate. Is that threat or what? What do we want? Nigeria has come this far. Do we want to continue together or we want to scatter everything? Southern Cameroon activists held a meeting in Abuja in 2017. The Nigerian government assisted the Cameroon government in arresting them and they were extradited to Cameroon. Till date, they are still in prison. However, the struggle for the liberation of the people is still ongoing. People who feel cheated in the union should be given the option to live through a referendum. Why are we going front and backward? Well, be it Nigerian, honestly, with what we have been blessed with is for us to harness it and work together as a nation. The better for us in the strength if we come together and work for justice, peace, and equity. Russia today, look at what is happening between them and Ukraine. They were formerly together, but look at what Russia is doing to Ukraine now because they decided from day one that they want to scatter. Look at what the scattering has brought them. The division, what has brought to them. Nigeria need all hands to be on deck to be together. Be it Malami or whatever he called himself, including every other look-alike woman being supporting this evil. Against Malami Kanu, all of them will be put to shame one by one. We want Kanu to be released. When Malami Kanu called Nigeria zoo, some people became angry. A country without rule of law is called what? Shutting out Nigeria is because its liability are siphoning your commonwealth. Nothing make Nigerians one. We are diverse culture, religion, and language. Others believe in destruction of lives and property, whereas others believe in development. So our division is not the solution. It's for us to come together. Obedient and all Igbo should be watchful because this release of Kanu is a trap to destabilize Labour Party. How do you know? Are you a soothsayer that will know that his release is to destabilize a party? Right from day one, the federal government have no right to arrest and prosecute Malami Kanu. Federal government lack moral and no ramification. A pot cannot call kettle black. If there is any criticism for Malami Kanu, whether fake or disrespectful, it's as a result of wicked and satanic action of the federal government in handling the affairs of this country. Well, how do they want this country to be properly managed? Who are those that can manage this country for the best? What will happen come 2023? Well, what is your take on this? Should he be released or should federal government should still hold him? Kindly make your opinion known as you share and like my channel.